It's time to dish with D. That's me. Oh no, D has her glasses on. That means she means business. That's right. I'm here to talk about one of my favorite things in the world, peanut butter powder. I love peanut butter powder. I do. And the first thing out of my mouth is going to be, yes, this is real peanuts. People say that's not real. I want the real thing. Honey, this is the real thing. There's just no fat in it. It is the peanuts without the fat, because guess what the first ingredient is in your peanut butter powder? Roasted peanuts. Roasted peanuts. What is this first ingredient in peanut butter? Roasted peanuts. Ooh, it's peanut butter. It's just the fat that is removed. What is the fat in traditional peanut butter? 15 grams. What is the fat in peanut butter powder? 1.5 total fat. Yes. 2 tablespoons of powdered peanut butter reconstituted with 1 tablespoon of liquid of choice equals 1 tablespoon of peanut butter for 1 smart point. You're paying 3 smart points for this bad boy. Honestly, I like it. Some people, it's not the same. Well, then you miss the fat. So that's not too bad. But what I like to do, and we will talk about that in depth a little bit later to make it a little bit better. But let's talk about peanut butter powder for now. There's different brands. This is the Walmart brand, the Great Value. It's the same points if you're WW as traditional PB2. Calories, everything is the same, just cheaper price. There is also PB Fit, which I've never had. I don't know. I hear that the points are a little bit higher, but there's one that's lower. So like I said, I really can't talk about PB Fit. I've never had it. But I also do have the chocolate PB2. Oh yeah, chocolate peanut butter. How do you make peanut butter better? Add some cocoa to it. So yeah, this is, as you see, I have that. And I also am a fan of the Barty powdered almond butter. What is the first ingredient in this? Blanched almonds. So yeah, this is real almond butter as well. The fat is removed. I don't have almond butter to compare it, but total fat is 1 gram of fat in the almond butter. I believe there's cashew butter out there. I think I've heard of sunflower seed butter, but I don't know for sure. I've never had it. It's not something I would choose. Not there's anything wrong with it. I can have peanut butter, so I do like some butter. I will say that. But what I like to say is, give these a try. Don't be like, oh, it's not real. It is. It tastes really good. Sometimes you have to add a little bit of fun stuff to it to make it taste a little bit better. I won't lie. Sometimes it needs a little bit of help. But don't we all need a little bit of help these days? I know sometimes we just do. Sometimes things aren't as good right out of the container. But I know that from a lot of things. So let's move our peanut butter powder off my little demonstration stand, because I was like ready. Put that over here. All right, let's bring it in. I'm going to show you how you reconstitute. Now, the directions will tell you, reconstitute with water. Mix 2 tablespoons with water. Now, you could do that. It says to make 1 tablespoon of low-fat peanut butter. Now, you could use water, but water isn't any fun, is it? I don't think so. There's many people who do many different things to reconstitute it. These are just a few that I'm going to show you a couple, and we'll talk about a few. Some people have used sugar-free pancake syrup because, again, you don't have to count an amount of points for that. That is good as well. I like to use my buddy cashew milk. You could use almond milk with your almond butter, because that would be fabulous. But let me show you how easy it is to reconstitute. We're going to do a couple different ones. And also, I also want to mention, if you're making like a Asian stir fry, kind of throw some of this in there. Make a peanut, you can make a peanut dipping sauce. I'm telling you, once you get the knack for this, you're going to be making so many things. You're going to come back here and say, Dee, you are right. I'll be waiting for it. It's okay. You'll come around. You all will. I get it. I mean, is it different than peanut butter traditional? Yes. I'm not going to lie. When you take the fat out, it's not quite as sticky and thick, but like I always say, it's pretty gosh darn good. So that's all you're looking for, something that's pretty gosh darn good, in my opinion anyway. So let's bring it down. Ooh, all right. You get to see my waist. or lack of there, or big eggs. All right, my little bowl. I always mix mine in this little purple. So first we're going to start with the traditional way that I use it, which is usually cashew milk. Now again, it says a tablespoon. Depending how thick or thin you want your peanut butter, you might have to put a little bit more in, because it's not a really science that, you know, it's hit or miss sometimes. So we'll use this one. So I like to do a little bit more. It's usually 2 to 1. There's a 1. I like to put a half because that's the consistency that I like. Again, you make it the consistency that you like. You could make this a dip for apples, make it thin and drizzle it on a banana, put it on ice cream, like a little peanut butter. See, now to me it's a little bit too dry, but some people like it that way. I like mine a little bit thinner, but I'm not gonna leave it alone because this is just, I want you to, it's gonna be like regular peanut butter this way. There you go. See how quick that came together? And there you have regular peanut butter. Now, personally, what I like to put on mine, I didn't bring it over, but I will, is a little bit of salt. That to me is what's lacking in peanut butter powder. I don't think there's anything in there. Let me double check if there's salt in there. I don't think that there is. Roasted peanuts. There is sea salt, but honestly, I think you need a little bit more. I drizzle a little salt on top, especially for the almond butter. This desperately needs it. I don't know if there's any salt in this one. No, see, this one has none. That's why this is desperate for salt. Sometimes I put a little monk fruit sweetener on top, Splenda, whatever 0 calorie you use, sprinkle it on top. It really helps a little bit. If you struggle with it being flat, I say try that. Now you could put this in a sandwich, as a dip for apples, like I said, but if you thin it out a little bit more, we're gonna put a little bit more in here. Let me show you. There's another tablespoon. I've only used, what, 2.5 tablespoons? If you have like pancakes in the morning, you, my friends, can drizzle this as your syrup. You could absolutely use, like I said, the sugar-free pancake syrup in here instead of the milk. I just prefer the milk, honestly. But again, you put whatever you like. This is your pancakes. This is your peanut butter powder. You can put it on anything. You can make a satay sauce for chicken. It's quite, I'm telling you, it's quite good. You put a little cayenne pepper in here. Oh yeah, it's really quite good. So you see, you have yourself, so it's just a little bit thinner, like a drizzle. I mean, who doesn't want that on top of their breakfast? I always like to dunk my pancake muffins in here. So good, especially the chocolate Kodiak. Oh God, it's heaven on top of ice cream. This is 1 point, people. This is 1 point. Put on top of your ice cream. Drizzle on anything, your brothel, anything, a brownie. You can put this on anything. Let me tell you, it's delicious. So that is my usual way to make it. Now we're going to do another way. By the magic of television, I have another bowl. And this, again, can be any way that, again, you want it. So you take our 2 tablespoons of peanut butter powder. To me, it brings, if you're afraid to eat peanut butter, don't want to give 6 points for peanut butter. Well, this has to be 3 points. You're saving 2 points per tablespoon. I like to use the Jordan Skinny Syrup. Any flavor this peanut butter will help, or take on, I should say. This is the maple donut. So you put yourself, well, I like to do 1.5 tablespoons. Honestly, I think this gives it a little bit more. Another spoon. I can smell the maple from here. So delicious. You could do creamer. Again, just you have to account for the points. I've used those little individual creamers. Sometimes you can get 1 for 0 and maybe 2 for 1. You could try, like I said, anything that you like. Just remember, scroll down and see how many points it is for a couple of tablespoons. You might find it's not that bad, actually. Oh, this smells insane. This would be, again, great on anything. Just change up your peanut butter. Oh, it smells so good. I mean, look at that. That is a perfect tablespoon of maple donut peanut butter. Really? For 1 point? You're not getting that anywhere else for 1 point. Look at that. It is delicious. Again, if you want to add a little bit of salt, you get a little bit of oomph, you can. You could top with a little bit of monk fruit, again, to sweeten it up. These, you could, anything liquid that you have around, oops, sorry, will definitely work with the peanut butter powder or the almond powder. It's just how you choose. You know, there's different kinds of skinny syrups. There's a million different flavors. There's a birthday cake one. There's a cookie one. You could make cookie peanut butter with the cookie one. It's like I said, the possibilities with this are endless. And I really, when I hear people aren't using it and I'm like, oh my God, the things you can make with this. You could put this in the middle. This could be an icing to a brownie. I mean, look at, you could probably get 2 or 3 brownies out of this. Oh, it's insane. It's insane. And it's one, if you want a snack, 1 point. Put on top of a rice cake. Amazing. I love peanut butter and rice cakes. It's like my new favorite thing. So that are just a few of the things that I do with powdered peanut butter. I mean, I could be here forever. I throw it in the middle of pancake batter for peanut butter pancakes, waffles. I mean, there's just like I said, anything you would put peanut butter in, you can put the powder in. Yogurt, you have some non-fat Greek yogurt, peanut butter powder, you got peanut butter flavored yogurt. Cost you hardly 1 point for the 2 tablespoons of peanut butter powder. You make the cashew, I mean, it goes on and on. Smoothies, I know we have to pay points for smoothies. I'm not sitting there and saying you don't, but you have a cup of cashew milk for 1 point and 2 of these for 1 point. It's 2 points. Whiz it up, you have yourself a peanut butter milkshake. It's crazy. It's crazy the things that you could do with it. And these are things that make you feel decadent, make you feel, you know, like you're being a little bit naughty, but you're not. And I'm going to reiterate it again. This is peanut butter. The fat is removed. It's made with peanuts. What is peanut butter made with? Shaved class? Peanuts. So yes, so if you're missing the boat on this, you really need to jump on the bandwagon. I've just given you several things you can do with this. That's why I get the big jug, because I can't be out of it. Now that it's funny, I was going hot and cold with it, and finally the last year I've been obsessed with it. My date's still good. Yeah, I just got that one. But I get mine at Walmart. This jug, I think it's 3 pounds. Let me look. 1 pound, 14 ounces, 30 ounces was $9.99. So yeah, Walmart is your friend for peanut butter powder. But like I said, I've never had PB Fit. I would love to try PB Fit. If PB Fit wants to send me some, I'd love to give it a good old review. Yeah, I've never tried it because I'm in love with this, so there's really no reason for me. But like I said, any kind of syrups will work. Any kind of milks will work. You could use, here's a real good one. You could use Premier Protein. The cinnamon roll, peanut butter, pumpkin, peanut butter, cookies and cream in your peanut butter, caramel, vanilla, chocolate, any other protein powder drinks will work. Should say powders, protein drinks will work. Anything, you just have, like I said, the amount of you use, and most of the times things we use for like 2 tablespoons, a lot of times are 0 points. So you actually can get away with quite a lot. Those flavored creamers that everybody puts in their coffee. Now, sometimes they have points for that amount because it's, I guess, higher in fat. But you're only paying a point for your peanut butter powder. So if you're paying 2 points for your creamer, that's still 3 points, which is the same as a regular tablespoon of peanut butter. So you'd say, well, but it's flavored. You're not getting flavored peanut butter for 3 points. So that is my quick little tutorial on the things I love about PB2. It's just, it's amazing. And I'm going to have some because I'm sitting here smelling this maple peanut butter powder and Oh my God. Oh my God, that is so good. It's amazing. That's a weight loss journey? Yeah, just saying. We gotta live right. We gotta live better. We gotta get creative. And it's just a beautiful base that you could sit there and put anything that you want in there. I mean, I could think of a few other things. You could probably use coffee. I don't know if coffee and peanut butter is good. I hear it is, but I don't drink coffee. But get a couple tablespoons of coffee. Have coffee peanut butter. My coffee lovers out there, you might like that. Me, don't like coffee. But my husband's been putting this chocolate peanut butter powder in his coffee. He saw it on The Kitchen, that Food Network show. So he's been doing that. So I don't see why you couldn't put the coffee in the peanut butter powder and make it a spread. Peanut butter mocha. I don't know. I think it'd work. Dip your pretzels in there. Cookies, little mini things. You could spread it on a lavash chips. Make this, this sweet lavash chips with the Splenda and the monk fruit and the cinnamon. Dip your peanut butter chips in the peanut butter powder. Yeah. I'm going to go eat these because I'm not wasting it. It's too good to waste. But I want you to sit there and be adventurous. Try different things. Try peanut butter powder. I also have become a product ambassador or affiliate with Nuts and More. There's a link in the description box if you're interested. They have regular peanut butters that are like with weird ingredients. I don't say weird, like candies and stuff. They're high protein peanut butters. They're not any lower in points than traditional peanut butter, but they have cool like birthday cake and Rocky Road and all these like candy flavors. But they also have powdered peanut butter. It is higher than your traditional PB because it has like birthday cake in there and maybe salted caramel. So you're paying 2 points versus 1 point of this. Sometimes it's worth it because you just want something different. I had ordered a few years ago from a powdered peanut butter company, a few different flavored powdered peanut butters. It was just fun, Yes, I had to pay a point extra for it, but sometimes for variety, it's just something fun to do. So if you're interested in that, that is in the description box below. And if you're not, that's okay too. I just wanted to share my love of powdered peanut butter. And if you watch any of my food things, you see I use this quite often. It's mostly as a dipping because I like to dip in it. And can I say, the double chocolate Kodiak pancake muffins dipped in that sauce for 1 point extra. Totally worth it. You will thank me. You'll be like, oh, and it feels like you're eating this naughty thing and you're not. So I am going to end this video here because I can talk forever about powdered peanut butter. If you have any questions about things I've talked about, leave them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this, give it a big old thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, there's a subscribe button. I'd love to have you as part of the Dish with D community. I also have a private Facebook group, Dish with D's Crew. Please feel free to go over there. There's a link in the description box below. All written recipes of any of the recipes I've made here on the channel are on my blog, dishwithd.blogspot.com. I can't post them on Facebook because Facebook calls it spam. I'm not sure why. I've tried. Nobody ever calls you, emails you back from Facebook. So I don't know what to do. I can't post it. Every time I post it, it turns red and doesn't post. But it posts here, so it's in the description box. There you can go. You can get any of the recipes that I've made here. I always keep forgetting to mention that. So that is it. I will be heading on out and start some dinner, and we will dish another day. And get your PB2, people. You'll thank me later. Bye-bye, folks.